Excellency Ferdinand R. Marcos Jr. and First Lady Luis Araneta Marcos.
Bago dahil sa ito ay kinakailangan tayo na magtulong-tulong na paunlarin ang mahal nating bayan.
We may now be seated. Good afternoon. We are gathered here today for the Art X Design, a special reception of the 50 years of Philippine Design and Beyond exhibition. It is a celebration of culture, creativity, and creation organized and presented to you by the Design Center of the Philippines and the Department of Trade and Industry. To formally begin our program, may we call on the Executive Director of the Design Center of the Philippines, Ms. Maria Rita Matute, to deliver her welcome remarks.
His Excellency President Ferdinand R. Marcos Jr., Madam First Lady Luis Araneta Marcos, colleagues from government, esteemed ambassadors and members of the diplomatic corps, stakeholders of the design and creative industries of the Philippines and of the world, good afternoon. 50 years ago, the government, through Presidential Decree number 279, series of 1973, established Design Center of the Philippines to promote and increase export trade, particularly of products which are made out of indigenous materials and are of high labor content, in order to increase the foreign exchange earnings of the country and broaden the base of entrepreneurship and employment. With a focus on small-scale and medium-sized industries with high export potential, the Design Center developed products that cater to the foreign market while also reflecting Philippine culture. It gave rise to new industries and ushered in a new era of prosperity, especially to the marginalized Filipinos. In 2013, 40 years after the Presidential Decree, Republic Act 10557 was signed into law, also known as the Philippine Design Competitiveness Act. It expanded the Design Center's mandate beyond product development to include the promotion of design as a creative tool for improving the quality, competitiveness, and branding of Filipino products in the global market, as a strategic tool of value creation for sustainable economic growth and development, and as an innovative tool for enhancing the quality of human life. Today, as the Philippine responds to the Fourth Industrial Revolution, tackling global supply chain challenges, stagnating productivity, unequal growth, and automation's increased impact on living conditions and job security, President Ferdinand R. Marcos Jr. issued a challenge to all of us to be part of the solution and to contribute to our country's economic transformation. The World Economic Forum underlined that the solution and the transformation will require a new era of human and machine partnership and the development of skills which are difficult to automate. In Design Center's Making Design Count research that mapped out the Philippine design economy, it uncovered that design enables effective innovation across products, services, systems, experiences, and business models. That design is a 21st century toolkit that aspirationally creates products, services, and technologies that lead the world. That design is a driver of growth, exports, and jobs in a high-skilled, high-productivity economy. And that design has the ability to transform industries with a comparative advantage into competitive advantage and to create industries of the future, the Philippines' global future. The 50 Years of Philippine Design and Beyond exhibition, in partnership with the Department of Trade and Industry and the National Museum of the Philippines, is the hard evidence of the transformative power of design. While it is easy to lose oneself to the beautiful forms and aesthetics of the over 300 products on display and the legacy established by Design Center's inaugural Executive Director and National Artist for Visual Arts, Arturo R. Luz, and his merry band of cohorts, the exhibition also tells a story of how good design uses creativity to solve problems, challenge conventional thinking, and make lives better. Philippine designers are operating across the whole economy, shaping built environments, the digital world, and the products and services we use, creating better places, better products, better processes, and better performance. In fact, Making Design Counts also surfaced that in 2020, the Philippine design economy generated $49.4 billion in turnover and $20.4 billion in gross value added. This accounts for 6.6% of the national GVA. These GVA numbers, design outperformed accommodation and food services activities over 5 times, information and communication by 2 times, and professional and business services by 10%. Proof that design and design skills are indeed drivers of productivity and innovation. Mr. President, the designers are ready and are actually responding to your great patriotic challenge. Design today is no longer confined to particular sectors or occupations. The skills, principles, and practices of design are now widely used across the economy, from banking to retail, to healthcare, and yes, including government. Making Design Counts has proven that where design skills are used, they contribute significantly to the wealth of the nation, greater productivity, and more innovation. But it also provides a stark warning about the potential impact of underinvesting in these skills and its ecosystem, and the need to better prepare for the economic, technological, and political challenges ahead. What we are launching today is not just the expansion of the exhibition to include more than 50 additional objects and images to an already over 200 artifacts previously on display, including a section on Arturo and his peers. But we are also launching the educational program meant to celebrate art and design, and underscore the fact that boosting STEM, science, technology, engineering, and math, and digital skills alone will not suffice to ushering the envisioned transformation. To ensure a resilient economy in the longer term, we must consider how we will develop the complex problem-solving, critical and creative thinking abilities that are essential to innovation and agility. Design is central to this. Along with art, design methods, tools, and approaches should be incorporated in STEM, subjects to boost the skills required in the future economy, moving STEM to STEAMed. We hope that the Art X Design and the educational programs in the next 3 months, in partnership with the National Commission for Culture and the Arts, will further contribute to our journey of transformation, and most especially, promote the greater use of design in parts of our economy most needed in need of a boost. Before I close, I just want to say that this is truly a privilege to work alongside my colleagues at the DTI Design Center of the Philippines. Working alongside those who have devoted over 5 decades of service to the institution, and to those who are just beginning their career as civil servants, and everyone else in between. I am truly humbled by their dedication, perseverance, and passion as we together pursue our collective ambition of being a beacon of design excellence for an inclusive, sustainable, and life-centered Philippines. Thank you for being the wind beneath Design Center's wings. On behalf of the Design Center of the Philippines, the inspiring and ever-exacting tandem of Marian Pastor Roses, our exhibition curator, and Royal Pineda, our exhibition designer and inaugural co-chair of the Design Advisory Council, and almost 300 exhibitors who generously lent their treasured collections and core memories for this exhibition. Welcome to the Art X Design, a special reception of the 50 years of Philippine design and beyond, in joint celebration of the National Arts Month 2024 and the 50th anniversary of the Design Center of the Philippines. We hope you find the exhibition as enlightening, enriching, and as moving as it has been for us. Maraming salamat po.
Thank you, Ms. Matute. And now, may we call on the Chairman of the Board of Trustees of the National Museum of the Philippines, Mr. Andoni Aboitiz, for his message of support.
His Excellency, President Ferdinand Romualdez Marcos Jr., First Lady Luis Araneta Marcos, dear guests, colleagues and friends, a pleasant afternoon to all of you. On behalf of our National Museum of the Philippines family, it is with great pleasure that I extend our heartfelt support to the Design Center of the Philippines on the occasion of this special gathering which celebrates the intersection of art and design through the exhibition 50 Years of Philippine Design and Beyond. Our nation is truly blessed to have an institution like the Design Center, which has pioneered the development of the Philippines' creative industries. We commend your alignment with our mission at the National Museum, which is to study, promote, and safeguard our cultural heritage. Our shared vision of a united nation enriches our collective mandate and our appreciation of diverse creative expressions. It is indeed an honor to partner with you in showcasing to our diverse audience some notable moments of change in Philippine design and their impact on our creative ecosystem and national pride. As we recognize the Design Center of the Philippines' remarkable 50-year journey, we look forward to even greater achievements together and pledge our unwavering support. Again, congratulations and thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Aboitiz. To deliver his message and introduce our guest of honor and keynote speaker, may we call on Trade and Industry Secretary Alfredo Pascual.
His Excellency, President Ferdinand Marcos Jr., First Lady Luis Araneta Marcos, colleagues from government, our esteemed guests, a pleasant afternoon to you all. In 50 years, we have witnessed the birth of iconic Filipino designs that have adorned our homes and public spaces and become the symbols of our identity. Today is not just about reflecting on the past. It's about embracing the limitless possibilities of the future. We Filipinos have been blessed with the wealth of creativity that span generations. Our artists and designers transform emotions, stories, and cultural riches into tangible forms that captivate the soul. The authenticity in every creation makes Filipino talent in art and design genuinely exceptional. This journey of Philippine design is a remarkable tapestry woven with the vibrant threads of our people's spirit. It reflects the resilience, creativity, and ingenuity ingrained in our culture throughout history. Design has also opened new avenues for our micro, small, and medium-sized enterprises, or MSMEs, to attract consumers and foster patronage for locally made products. The first Making Design Count report revealed that the design industry has emerged as a significant and rapidly growing contributor to our nation's economic wealth, with a significant economic impact of 1.2 trillion pesos in gross value added, and supporting jobs for approximately 705,000 people. The design economy contributes 6.6% of our national economic value and 1.8% of our total employment. These contributions firmly establish Philippine design as a crucial part of our economic landscape. The 50 years of Philippine design and beyond celebrates our heritage while embracing modernity, continually adapting and innovating to meet the demands of a changing world. The diversity of our landscapes, traditions, and narratives serves as endless inspiration, fueling the boundless creativity that defines Philippine design. Each piece tells a story, echoing the voices of generations past and present, and serving as a testament to the enduring spirit of our people and our vision for a transformed future, a bagong Pilipinas. Salamat po at mabuhay tayong lahat. Ladies and gentlemen, at this point, I have the honor to introduce the President of the Republic of the Philippines, His Excellency, Ferdinand R. Marcos Jr.
Thank you for your introduction, Secretary Fred Pascual of the DTI, Executive Secretary, Secretary Luc Bersamin, the Excellencies of the Diplomatic Corps who have joined us here this afternoon, the Development Center of the Philippines, Executive Director Maria Rita Matute, Chairperson of the Board of Trustees of the National Museum, Andon Aboitis, and of course, our First Lady Lisa Araneta Marcos. It's becoming a habit of yours. You're getting more applause than me. Fellow workers in government, partners from the private sector, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon to you all. First of all, I would like to thank thank you for the opportunity to come back here in the National Museum, here in the session hall, and of the old session hall of the Senate. Because as we were walking through, they kept telling me, this is the old session hall, this is the old session hall. As a matter of fact, I spent many hours in this place waiting for my father to finish his work while he was senator and then Senate president. I sat there and watched all of these that were happening. And it's so nice to be back here. It holds very great memories for me because these were some of the best times that I spent with my father. And maybe without even knowing it, I learned a great deal from having experienced the comings and goings of the upper house of the legislature. So thank you for that. And additionally, I am of course very pleased to be with you today on the launch of the ArtX Design in observance of National Arts Month. This is also part of the year-long celebration that marks the Golden Jubilee of the Design Center of the Philippines. This event is extra special to me, as it was my mother, Imelda Romualdez Marcos, who envisioned a future where design would shine brightly, guiding the path of our nation. In 1973, her vision came to fruition with the establishment of the Design Center, laying the groundwork for Filipino creativity to dazzle the global stage. Our event today forms an even larger part, as this exhibit is 50 years of the Philippine Design and Beyond exhibition, which encapsulates 5 decades of our nation's design evolution, our nation's creativity and cultural importance. Empowered by the transformative power of design, this exhibition will spark inspiration for the upcoming generation of Filipino designers and creatives, encouraging us to elevate our nation's reputation on a global scale. Indeed, through collaboration, ingenuity, innovation, we can cultivate a vibrant creative industry that embodies our heritage, our values, our unique identity, our traditions, and our history. In fact, in the pioneering research, Making Design Count, spearheaded by the Design Center of the Philippines and the British Council, it has been established that in 2020, the Philippine design economy generated nearly 3 trillion pesos in revenues and contributed 1.2 trillion pesos in gross value added to our economy. It has also generated more than 700,000 jobs, accounting for nearly 2% of our country's total employment. And that is why government remains committed to strengthening the design and creative industries. We are implementing forward-thinking legislation such as the Philippine Design Competitiveness Act, Philippine Creative Industries Development Act of 2022, and other policies to promote innovation, to support entrepreneurship, and to protect intellectual property. These initiatives aim to amplify the economic and cultural significance of the creative sector, empowering Filipino designers to flourish, further hone their craft, and to shine internationally. So, as we immerse ourselves in the Artex design programs and the 50 years of the Philippine Design and Beyond exhibition, let us take this moment to exhibit our country's creativity and excellence on the global stage. And this is something that I quote the numbers, I quote the contribution of our creatives to the economy. But there is even greater importance because these designs and these creatives are helping to shape our culture. And why is that important? It is important because the culture is the shared consciousness of a nation. And it defines and answers the question, what is it to be Filipino? And that is a very important unifying force for the rest of us, for the rest of Filipinos, even non-creatives, to be able to say, no, these are the things that we produce. These are the things that are important to us. These are the things that we remember. These are the things that we honor. And this is our everyday life. This is what we do every day. And that is the definition of the culture of a country, the culture of a people. And the effect of that is it is important to know you cannot unify a nation if you do not have a common identity, if you do not have a shared consciousness. And that is being defined by our creatives. And that is why this is more important than just the big numbers that they bring to our country, just the honor and the adulation that our country gets from them, and the bringing glory to the Philippines. Beyond that, they are the creatives, and the definition of our culture is the unifying, single most important unifying force for a nation to come together. So I call on all stakeholders, all agencies and partners in the Philippine creative industries to come together to strengthen our design community and to cultivate collaborations with both local and international allies. Because together, we can enhance the global competitiveness of Filipino products and services, broaden trade horizons, and nurture a vibrant and sustainable economy that embodies the pinnacle of Filipino artistry and creativity. So let us embrace the principles of innovation, of collaboration, and a determination as we to embark upon a journey towards a future where Philippine design leads the way to economic prosperity, environmental stewardship, social equity, and unity. Maraming salamat at mabuhay ang sining at disenyong Pilipino sa ilalim ng bagong Pilipinas. Maraming salamat po at magandang hapon po sa inyo lahat.
Thank you, Mr. President. At this point, may we request the President to kindly grant us a photo opportunity. First, may we call on stage the DCP officials and Design Advisory Council. Members of the Diplomatic Corps, please stand by. Thank you. Please exit to your left. Members of Diplomatic Corps, you may now proceed on stage. Again, members of Diplomatic Corps, you may now proceed on stage. DTI and other agencies, please stand by. Thank you. Please exit to your right. We would now like to call on DTI and other agencies. You may now proceed on stage. Private partners and contributors, please stand by. Thank you. Please exit to your left. Private partners and contributors, you may now proceed on stage. Thank you. Please exit to your right. That concludes our program. Thank you, Mr. President and Madam First Lady, for gracing the event today. Thank you, Mr. President and Madam First Lady, for gracing the event today. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, His Excellency Ferdinand R. Marcos Jr. and First Lady Luis Araneta Marcos. May we request everyone to please stay on your respective seats until the President has left the venue. Thank you.